Dear brothers and sisters, today is Divine Mercy Sunday. It is the 26th anniversary of the celebration of this feast established by Pope St. John Paul II because of the faith of a Polish nun, Sister Faustina Kolczewska. Sister Faustina, who later became Saint Faustina, wrote a little diary, just a few pages. In this diary, she recounts, almost word for word, the conversations that she had with our Lord, who appeared to her many, many times. Now, the main message of this diary, of all the different apparitions that Jesus made with St. Faustina, is that God's mercy is greater than your sin. The apostles with the Blessed Virgin Mary were huddled in this room because they still couldn't believe everything that had happened in the last few days. And they were terribly frightened. All of a sudden, the Lord comes into their midst. And what does he say to them? 3 times, peace be with you. Can you think of a greater gift that our crucified Lord could give to his apostles than the gift of peace? That in itself is the pure definition of mercy, because when you have experienced, when you have received the mercy of God, you are totally at peace. If you ever recall a time in your life when you were totally at peace, that's when God gifted you with his mercy. Thomas wasn't there. So, out of mercy, our Lord comes back to that group, passing through the doorway with his glorified resurrected body, and said the magic words, peace be with you. Then he singled out Thomas. He said, come, Thomas, in my hands, in my side. Do not persist in your disbelief, but believe. That is another act of mercy, because instead of holding Thomas's unbelief or doubt against him, he gave him the opportunity to correct that unbelief and to believe by showing his visible wounds. Now, a resurrected Jesus had no need of visible wounds. A glorified body would have no need of visible wounds. But the wounds were there for a reason. The wounds were there so that he could bestow mercy upon Thomas. And what did Thomas say in reply? My Lord and my God.